Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a short little video on Abel. We got a little box right here. We're going to open up this little box and see what's inside it. I think you guys are going to like this. So a little bit about this package. This came from overseas. I am going to leave a link in the description so that if you're interested, you can purchase one of these as well. Looks like we got a black box for an LMTV. Okay. Here's what we got. There you can see both sides. There's a little switch over here. There's a PDF manual that goes with this piece of equipment. Pretty sharp looking. Well, let's work on getting this installed and then we'll go from there. Sorry for the lack of description when I opened that up. How rude of me. If you guys are wondering what this thing is, you're not going to be wondering for long. Christian Platzer has been making these for the last 3 years and he's perfecting the design over time. He's even got a new file that I can flash to it. That's an upgrade of the firmware that's inside this. I haven't done that yet, just so you guys can kind of see what's happening here. I will leave a link in the description for his contact information, which he asked me to provide to you guys. You should be able to get your hands on one of these. It should be no problem at all. So just trying to get the rest of these bolts out. This is my Wrecker CTIS controller, by the way. Weighs a ton. We're going to put this bad boy in its place. It looks like the Canon plug gets relocated to the bottom here. Oh, come on now. Don't fight with me. There we go. I don't know what this thing's gonna do when we turn the truck on, but let's start up the truck and see what happens. There we go. Looks like something's happening, I'm not sure what, but probably waiting for the air tanks to fill up. I'm not sure what highway pressure it's set at, but it's letting air out of the tires, so. I'm gonna have to go in the house and print up the manual for this thing. that's the power switch. There's a switch on the bottom here. It's obviously for the power. Okay. There is a jumper inside of here that you have to set, connect two pins together to configure the system. I'm going to try to walk you guys through it as I learn, because I'm going to learn as I go. So, to save a new default value, set the new pressure with increase or decrease, and then select the current operating mode with before or next. And then to save it, you press select. So let's try that. Let's increase the pressure here. Slowly the tires inflate. Increase the RPMs to increase the speed at which this goes at. So I want to try to get them up to 86. How's that? 87, 90. Okay, so we're going to save that at 85. It also says here that you should measure the pressure at the tire with a tire pressure gauge to make sure you're getting the correct pressure reading, which makes sense because it drops about 6 psi when it's doing a check. That's what it looks like to me anyway. There it saved it at 80, but I want it to save it at 85, so let's go a little bit higher. Let's see where that saves it at. Oh, that's pretty close. Actually, that's right on the money. Now I'm going to go outside and verify that that's the actual tire pressure, and then we'll come back. So you can see we're a little bit high right here. So I'm going to go in there and let some of the air out. So if I set it up like this, I can actually see what I'm doing. So that took 1.5 pounds out. At 86. So let's see what it saves it at. Well, the pressure reading's about 10 pounds off. Not bad. Let's see here. We can program anything we want right now. So cross country should be about 50 pounds. You get the idea. I'll come back when I get this set up. Here we are at about 45 pounds. I like that value, so we're going to save it. We saved it. And I like the other values that come stock, so we'll just leave those alone. Okay, once you get it configured, you want to turn the unit off and then move the configuration pin back to its resting position, which is just up and down. Alternatively, I suppose you could just leave that in the bottom of the box here. Seems like a better idea so we don't lose it. Just set it right there. But yeah, so back in normal mode now, it's trying to inflate the tires again. And we can watch the pressure go up here on this guy. It takes forever to re-inflate the tires. I'll come back when it's done and we'll see how close it gets to the actual pressure it needs to be. I'm gonna put this cover on because I think we're just about done. I knew it goes without saying, but don't pinch any wires. Somebody's gonna get in the comments and go, well, I pinched my wires and you didn't tell me about that. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you there. Alright guys, I got everything put back together. I notched out my little panel here and reinstalled it. And this bad boy is working like it's supposed to. After we reconfigured the pressure, we got everything working the way it should. Now, to change your pressure, you just pick whatever mode you want. Let's go to cross country. And then hit select, and it will start doing its thing. And there it goes. There we go. We're deflating down to the 45 psi that I set it up to run at. And then alternatively, you can go while it's trying to do that and interrupt it. So go to highway, hit your button. It's thinking. The three little dots means it's thinking. And there we go. Now we're going to inflate the tires. So yeah, it definitely works the way it's supposed to. I think this is a much improved version over the stock unit that gives you all kinds of error codes and nonsense that goes on, where there actually might be a problem and there might not be. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about this setup. It has to wait for the wet tank to refill before it can add more pressure to the tires, which is why it stops and thinks there for a minute. Pretty neat little unit. Once again, I'll leave a link in the description. Contact information for Christian. He can put one of these bad boys together for you. Send him a message and then you can go from there. And just like that, Rusty's draining his air tanks and everything's back to normal. If you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed yet, love to have you as a subscriber. You're gonna want to stay tuned. We ain't done yet. We never are. Never, 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 never. We got this coming up. I think you're gonna like it. But other than that, hope you guys are staying safe, taking care of each other, and as always, I will catch you next time. See you later. Bye-bye.